Okay, welcome, welcome, welcome. My brothers, you already know who it is. I'm D, and this the Future Fathers FF podcast. Yes, sirs. Yes, sirs. You know who it is, man. It's me. How you doing, my brothers? I hope everything's been alright. Hold on, let me just. There we go. There we go. Oh, that would have sorted something out. No, there we go. There we go. Hopefully that's back to normal. Bros, how you been, man? I hope everything's been all right. I hope your week's been okay. Hope the missus is all right, your partner's okay. And I hope the children's all right. Most of all, my brothers, I hope you ain't had to beat nobody this week. That's what I hope. I hope you ain't had to mash no one up. Because that's the last thing any of us want. None of us want to have to do nothing like that. Anyway, that being said, yeah, bros, I want to get into a nice little one with you because um, I came in from work today, and well, first of all, I got this from my son. Bought me this the other day. Nice 4-star Dragon Ball. Yeah, this is going up there on the shelf as well. Back to what I was saying. Came in from work today, and I got to sit down with my son. He wasn't streaming today, very rare, and came in, had a little conversation with my missus. He come out his bedroom, and we just started talking. Now I'm recording this a little bit later than usual because he was, we were not him. We were having a conversation in the front room, and the conversation went on a little bit longer than expected. He had to leave for work. Yeah, he's supposed to be going to work. He left at about 10 to 8, I believe the time was about that. I've been in there trying to sort things out as well, so I ended up recording a little later than I was supposed to, as I said. And today just made me see how important I am to my son and how important my son is to me. Hence the title, The Father Son Bond. Growing up, I didn't know what that was. I didn't know what it looked like. I'd never experienced it for myself. So I didn't understand what that was. And I may have mentioned this a few times before, but seeing, or should I say, not experiencing that kind of forced my hand and made me say to myself, "Do you know what? That is something that I want for myself and my son. I want us to have a relationship, both of my sons. After I found out I was having two, I was elated. So on my left, yeah, is my picture of Judge Dredd. Son bought that for what, my birthday or Christmas? I think it was my birthday. And on my right is my youngest son. His girlfriend painted that for me. Pride of place in my office here, in the sector, should I say. My two boys, I cannot explain to you. I can try and explain it to you, which is why I'm here. That's what I'm doing anyway. But the relationship that I've got with them is so multi-layered because I never understood, as I was saying before, I never saw what that father-son bond was. I never understood what it could be. And having my own sons has shown me exactly what that is. It's magical. I know is people might say, "Oh, that's a bit corny." It's not magical. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. To me, it is. I can come in from work, and not only can I have a conversation with my missus, my partner, I'm able to have a fully functioning conversation with both of my sons. We sat down and we talked about what he wants to do with his business. We spoke about what I want to do with my business, what I'm trying to do with the podcast, what I'm trying to do with my friends, and the what's the term I'm looking for? The the legacy. Excuse me. The legacy that I'm trying to build. for both of my sons. Now, my eldest Jay, he wants to get into investing. Funnily enough, that's something that I've got into myself recently, which puts me in a very unique position where I'm able to sit down and have a conversation with him about it, and we can actually bounce ideas off of each other. If I'm telling you, bros, you have no idea. I feel like I've grown my best friend. I seriously feel like I've grown my best friend. Like, we have so much in common. We watch the same animes. I can recommend stuff to him. He can recommend stuff to me. We watch the same kind of sci-fi. We have the same kind of interest. If I don't do it, he does it. Bro, I've skateboarded. I used to skateboard. He skateboards now. He also roller skates. And he does parkour. And he does tricking. And he does martial arts. And he's a stuntman. Bro, there's a list. There is a list. I'm trying to get him into, well, I'm trying to find him a couple more activities to put onto his resume so he can actually go to different film studios and be like, well, sorry, I can do this. I can do that. The two that I want him in is horse riding and scuba diving. Bro, if you can work underwater with your martial arts skills, you're good. If you can ride a horse with your firearms training, get out of here. My son's supposed to be doing big things for the rest of his life. I'm not trying to put that on him. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm not that kind of parent. I'm just saying, do you know what? The potential for what he could do, I can only imagine it. I'm not in that world. I'm not in that field. I have no idea. But my imagination can run really wild, and I can be like, well, do you know what? All the things that I ever imagined for you to do, that's quite possible. Like, we had a thing when he was younger, when he started doing his tricking, yeah, is when Tron came out, Tron Legacy. And I said to him, when you can do that move that Rinsler does, yeah, then you can come back to me and talk. For ages, this boy was like, yeah, I'm getting close, I'm getting close, I'm getting close. And I was like, yeah, it don't matter though, you can't do it. So, it doesn't matter. Dudes, when I tell you the day with I knew something happened because he came in, yeah, and he was like, Dad, 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 Dad. I was like, yeah, what is it? And dude said to me, I got it. I got it. I was like, you got what? He goes, I got it. I said, did you record it? Because if you didn't record it, it didn't happen. This is our thing, yeah. When we do YouTube, we play games, like we're on social media. So it's kind of our thing. If you didn't record it, if I can't see it after the fact, it never happened. Don't come to me and tell me, even though quite funnily enough, something like that happened to me the other day, but back on point. So he came in, he was like, Dad, 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 I done it, I done it, I done it. You see how I'm grinning? Dude showed me the move that I wish I had the video. I wish I had the video myself to put it up on screen for you. But dude did the move that Rinsler did, and he did the whole. I was like, no, you didn't. He was like, yeah, I did. Yeah, I did, bro. I'm so proud of him, and to see what he's able to do now, I'm like, boy, you can near enough fly. You just about got wings, but it's brilliant. There are lots of things that I wanted to do in my childhood that I never got to do, that through circumstance, he's been allowed to do them. He's been given opportunity to do them. And he has flourished in them. Seriously. I'm so happy and proud of him. Not to say that I'm not proud of my younger son as well, because what he's able to do in music, I could never do. The way that you can freestyle, I could never do it. But they say, don't know who they are, but they say, You raise children in the hopes that they're better than you or better than you are. I'm happy. I'm happy. I've raised two boys that can not only do what I can do, but they can do so much more. So much more. And for me, brothers, I'm telling you, it's like I watch them and I'm like I'm in awe of my own children. In awe of them. But they still got a few things to learn from dad. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm turning on. Oh, no, that's not what I want. Right. Boom. Let's go up. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Playing around with the lights while I'm in it. I don't know why I didn't do that before. Anyway, just growing with them has been a pleasure. Trust me. Like there is nothing that I would change. Nothing. Not a single thing. I may have had them young, and I understand that I had to go through a lot to get to where I am now. But I wouldn't change anything. Nothing. I wouldn't be the man I am if I didn't have my children when I had them. I wouldn't be the dad I am if I didn't go through the things I went through in life and have my children when I had them. I just wouldn't be the same person. So I have to give thanks to my boys, definitely, for helping shape me into who I am. Not only them, but my missus as well, and my mum, and dad, and my sisters, grandparents, aunts, uncles, everyone, anyone I've ever come across in life. Because you've all had some form of influence on me. That's just the way life goes. And subsequently, all the things that I've learned throughout my experience, just living, I'm able to impart onto both my sons. And hopefully, both of them will, take on some of the information I've given them and use it wisely. I can only hope they do. Yeah, I can only hope that they might do, they might not. I don't know. I have no idea. But to see the men that they've grown into, the young men that they've grown into, I am happy. I couldn't be prouder of either of them. And that bond that I have with my sons, it is unbreakable. It really is. I can't describe to you the elation I feel just being around them, especially when they're doing something that they're happy doing. When I can see the enjoyment something gives them, it makes me happy. Like it truly does. And that's not me, being like, oh yeah, well, do you know what? They're my sons. Because we all know there's people out there who have children that are not quite happy with their children. There are people out there that have children that are estranged from their children. So I give thanks every day that I'm able to draw breath and look on them every day. I understand that there are people in the world that are not as fortunate as I am to be one, living with my children, two, being able to have a positive influence on my children, and three, watch both of my sons grow into productive members of society. They're humble brothers as well, both of them. Yeah, everyone every now and then likes to show what they've got, but they're not very. Jay definitely, he doesn't really like to be like, yeah, I've got this, that, and the other. Ty's not like that either. Don't think I'm saying, oh yeah, one is and one isn't. No, Ty's not like that either. I'm just saying they're two different people. One would prefer to not say anything. and one would prefer to not say anything, but he might buy something just to let you know. Yeah, just, but that's what he's like. And the two of them, they've made me proud to be their dad. Proud to be their dad. So, bros, that's my take. And as I said, you know what? I get gifts from them all the time. Like 4-star Dragon Ball. Like, are you mad? Like, what? Man got me my Warhammer stuff as well. Don't worry, the videos are coming soon. You're gonna watch me paint them, or at least try and paint them. We're gonna catch some laughs with that. The most I only knows how that's gonna go. But we got the camera set up and everything. We're good to go. So we're gonna see what happens. Hopefully, it's all right. Gosh, bros, you know where it is already. We're gonna get into the promotions. So, podcast is available on major platforms: Apple Podcast, and Google Play. You can also catch me on Instagram at future_fathersff. My brother also at CNA Official. We are still pursuing a live stream on this channel. But as usual, you get one episode a week. So you know what? Be grateful. I beg you, please. Just bear with me. I'm trying. I'm trying. You know, you got to crawl before you can walk. Definitely. And at the moment, I'm starting to walk firmly. So, bros, do you know what? Stick with me. We can only get better. We've got some things in the pipeline, and oh my gosh, you will be happy. You'll all be proud of future fathers. So, my brothers, do you know what? I beg you, if you haven't enjoyed your day, enjoy the rest of your evening. And, bros, stay well and also stay blessed.